Hi guys, and welcome back to Reed's Readers with your host Clinton Reed and Sterling!
I waved.
Okay, I was like, say hi Sterling, damn. Today we're gonna bring with you guys our February TBR, which...
I thought we were doing the book haul.
Book haul. Not TBR, whatever. February book haul! With this lovely stack. And what's funny is we still ended up with this stack even though we're on a book buying ban right now.
Don't tell Mel. Mark Barbara. It's a secret!
Okay, not all. Okay, just saying. We didn't buy all of these. Some were already preset to be bought. Some are gifts. Some we sold books to half price. Books, got some books.
Some I just got pissed off and went shopping.
Yeah, he got his income tax and he had an angry shop and yeah. So, but we didn't pay hard for most of these. We didn't pay full price. So, I have this all set up in categories. So we're gonna go from there just to, because we got a lot to get through. So we may not talk a lot about each of the books. Okay? Okay. Now these first two that are on our stacks are from Chantel, which y'all have seen in previous videos. One of my all-time best friends. These were leftover Christmas presents because we ended up, was it the very end of January or was it the beginning of February that I hung out with her that you finally met her? I don't remember when the last time I hung out with Chantel was, but she gave me her Christmas present to me, which is the first two books in her all-time favorite series, which, side note real fast, I want everybody to send some prayers out to Chantel. She had 2 pipes explode in her house, and it's really bad. One was in the closet in the bathroom, and one was in the living room right next to the TV area. Like, it exploded. Her house has been flooded. So, but back to books, the happier thing. She gave me Black Witch and The Iron Flower, both by Lori Forrest, which are the first 2 books in the Black Witch Chronicles, which is about a girl who's the granddaughter of this all-powerful witch who saved the world and things ensue. I have read Black Witch before. I have not continued. And this is one of her all-time favorite series. I told her probably 2022 I may do like a little project of these. Because these some thick babies. And I already am reading a bunch of thick books this year. I don't know if I have the capability of adding these this year. Unless, God forbid, I find the audiobooks and can just listen to the audiobooks. But I also want to wait till the 5th book comes out later this year. Because I need to get books 3 and 4. Is it the 4th book then? I don't know. She has another one coming out this year. She had one come out at the beginning of the year and she's having another one come out later this year. So, yeah. Okay, so these next 4 are from Half Price Books, because we did like an unhaul, a secret unhaul. We sent some books to Mel at Completely Mel, and we sent some books to Kaylani at Kaylani Simply Me, and then we took a bunch to Half Price Books and sold, which bought these, which I think we only ended up having to pay like $10 extra past.
And I think I gave some of the books to Destiny, my best friend.
Okay, this first one we literally only got because the title, and it makes us wonder. It is called Fruitcake by R.J. Kaiser, and the title's in rainbow. So we just want to know, why the fuck is the title in rainbow?
He wants to know. I'm just like, I don't see me reading it, but okay.
I'm too intrigued, and we got it for like $2 or $3. So I was like, All I know is the main character's a lawyer who lost everything, but then this one dude who's a total fruitcake hires him to get him out of something, and then that guy ends up dead. We all know how I like my mystery thrillers, and I just want to know, is the dead dude the gay guy, or is the main character gay? Or do they mean fruitcake in a different kind of sense? Like cray-cray? I don't know. But why the fuck is it rainbow? Okay, we got Dwaynes in a Blue Moon by Christina Lauren. Which we all know that we had Christina Lauren on Mel's channel when we read Autobiography. I was like, what the fuck is the title? And I want to read more Christina Lauren. Christina and Lauren are amazing human beings, and I just wanted to read more. And it was between this one and one of their others that we found up there, and this one just sounded more interesting. Something about a 2-week vacation abroad. Sam and Tate fell for each other in a way that only the first loves do, sharing all their hopes, dreams, and deepest secrets along the way. And then I think they break up, and then 14 years later they run into each other. So, typical Christina Lauren romance.
Oh, it's queer?
No?
Oh, I thought you said.
No?
Oh, just wait. Okay, no, just wait. That looked.
No, that's a girl and a boy.
Okay, didn't look like it. My bad.
Sam and Tate.
My bad.
Which could be guy names, but as far, no, she.
Okay.
Sam's a she.
Never mind.
We also got, because we didn't have it yet, King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo, which is the continuation in the Grishaverse. And both me and Sterling are reading this world. And we knew we needed it. Like, I'm currently reading Siege and Storm, and he's going to be reading Six of Crows soon. Right?
Eventually. Sometime this year.
Yeah, I was like, I know Six of Crows is the next one. But, like, next month I'll be reading Ruin and Rising and then catching up. But we knew we needed the next continuation. I think this follows Nikolai and Zoya and Nina.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared to read this one because of just the things I've heard.
Yeah, things we've heard that this is the worst book in all the Grisha world. So, yeah. And this last one that we got from Half Price Books, we saw, and I noticed that it had a couple of authors that were collecting in it. It's got Leigh Bardugo and Marissa Meyer, but then it also got authors like Anne Agar, Anna Banks, Jessica Brody's in here, Jennifer Matthew, Lindsay Smith, Marie Rudkowski. After we came home, we realized the Marissa Meyer short story that's in this is in the book we have up there, which is actually over there being used as a press. In what's the short story collection for Lunar Chronicles?
I have no clue.
I can't remember. Whatever this short story collection is for Lunar Chronicles. And the Leigh Bardugo one's up there in Language of Thorns. But I thought it'd be cool to, like, have something that Fierce Reads put out. Oh, and by the way, this is called Kisses and Curses. And we all know I'm not a big fan of short story collections. But so far, the ones that I've read recently, I've given 4 stars across the board. It's like the last 3 that I've read, which is very odd for me. So I was like, maybe I just haven't given them enough chance. So it's got a couple of authors that I was like, let's check them out. Okay. These next 4 are pre-orders. I'm going to put air quotes there because I had to cancel a pre-order because of something that came up. And he ended up buying the book for me. He ended up canceling a pre-order because of something that came up. And I ended up buying him the book for him. And then, for some reason, one of these pre-orders, the money just didn't go through. So I ran to Target and bought it. But we're labeling these 4 books as pre-orders, so.
They would have been bought anyways.
Yeet. So this first one I bought for the boo thing over here. And he's already read it and loved it.
Yes.
Which I can't wait to read. And that is As Far As She'll Take Me by Phil Stamper. This is Phil Stamper's sophomore novel. Because he wrote...
Gravity of Us?
Yes. And take it away. You know what this is about.
Pretty much small town, gay kid winds up going to London for... It's supposed to be, he told his parents it was for some kind of academy, but he pretty much went there to go find himself and earn money so he can stay there and escape small town, basically.
There's that one. Next is a pre-order, The Project by Courtney Summers, which is a book by the author who wrote Sadie. I absolutely loved Sadie. And I have heard mixed reviews on this one. Kayla from Books and Lala really did not like this. But me and her sometimes differ on things, especially when it comes to YA thrillers. All I know is this is about a pair of sisters and a cult. That's kind of all I really want to know. And that is just pretty. There is no flaw in you. So, but that's what this is. Next one was the one that baby so kindly bought me, because my payment didn't go through and I had to use money on something else at the time. And he surprised it for me for Valentine's Day. And that is the final book in the Curse Breakers series, A Vow So Bold and Deadly. I almost said A Deadly Vow So Bold. I don't know why. By Bridget Kimmerer.
Okay, Yoda.
If you don't know what the Curse Breakers series is, the first one is A Curse So Dark and Lonely, which is a Beauty and the Beast retelling where Beauty has cerebral palsy and is from our world. Ren is from a fantasy world. So portal fantasy, shit goes down, and this just got better and better and better. I know Mel didn't particularly care for this one. I gave this a 5 stars. Spoiler alert for February's wrap up. I gave it a 5 star. And you gave it a 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my favorite in the series, but to me, I liked it as an ending to this series. And there could be possibly more. And we also have a book box that's coming with another copy of this with different covers, so that we'll have 2 sets. Because currently this is actually my favorite YA fantasy series right now. I just love how bright that red is. So. And the one that I had to run to Target for, because I was not going to have this book the day it came out, is A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. All I know is this follows the events of ACOTAR and follows Nesta and Cassian. That's all I want to know. I want to know nothing else. And if you give me any fucking spoilers, I will kill a motherfucker.
They all die.
Shut it up. Because I'm not reading this until I think August with Mel, because April, May, June, July, August, because we're starting a buddy read of the series to lead up to the newest one, which is a beast!
Okay, Alyssa Edwards.
Hey. It's a pretty orange book. You don't see a lot of orange books.
I mean, I was that wrong with Alyssa Edwards?
I know you were. Okay, this next one we found... Let you start holding things. Because I just remembered that I said that I would let you hold things, and I haven't been.
Okay.
We randomly found this at a Goodwill. This is... Just leave the sticker on it for now. It didn't bother me.
Yeah, it won't bother me.
Well, is the Snow Spider by Jenny Nemo, which is the Jenny.
Oh,
Jenny Nemo.
Jane.
No, Jenny Nemo.
Okay.
I might have said Jane, but Jenny Nemo. The Magician's Trilogy, Book 1. I'm a huge fan of the series Charlie Bone by Jenny, and this is a series that I've been kind of interested in, and it's kind of hard to find these in these editions. So to find it for $3, I was like, yes, we're sold. And all I know is it's a middle grade, and a spider shows up that weaves a web and magic ensues. It's a really tiny book, so I don't want to know any more past that. So yeah. Okay, so next stack is sort of rage buying, which we'll get to the graphic novels later. Some of those were rage buying too, so. This first one is The Hidden Treasure, Book 1 by Franklin W. Dixon, just Book 1 in the Hardy Boys series. Babe bought it for me.
Still very bitter.
Not knowing I already owned it, but I own the old edition. But we've now decided I don't mind owning these if these are easier to get a hold of. But we'll just start with book 6 on so that I can continue the series, because I have never finished the series. And if you don't know what the Hardy Boys are, who are you?
For real.
And why are you here?
I tried.
And we have 2 more middle grades, which I will hold up and let you talk about. This first one is Monster Street, The Boy Who Cried Werewolf by J.H. Reynolds.
I really pretty much know squat about this book. From what I understand, it's supposed to be kind of like a new Goosebumps series, but I was thinking for October, reading a bunch of Halloween books, so it was like $5. I was like, may as well start buying it now. That way I don't have to buy them later.
And they sound super cute. I may read them before you get home.
Okay.
Because you're waiting to Halloween, I may need like a cleanser for all this fantasy.
Other than that, no nothing.
And this other one is Disney Chills, Part of Your Nightmare by Vera Strange. The dreams that you fear will come true. I'm just going to assume Ursula's involved.
Yeah, I'm like, this is the a take on Ursula. I think this series is supposed to be Disney meets Goosebumps, basically. Again, I just know about it. I've heard about it, but I don't really know anything about it.
And we're huge Disney fans in this house, so we will eventually be reading all of the Twisted Tales and all the villains books. So we thought, I told him it would have been a cool idea to start with these 2, because they're super short, and it just gives us like a little taste.
Yeah. And that's going to be for the Halloween project as well.
Yeah, he's doing like a really cool Halloween project, which we may do like a couple videos of these books and like let him talk all about his thoughts and stuff. And then he got me the Monty and Percy novella of The Gentleman's Guide to Getting Lucky by Mackenzie Lee, because he knows I really love A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. I always get tongue-tied with that title. This just follows Monty and Percy, so this will get read soon. I feel like I need to reread that series soon too, because I've never read this. I've never
read it. I need to.
I haven't been able to finish Felicity's story, but I find Felicity boring AF, and I want to punch her. I don't think I've hated a main character in a book before as much as I hate her. And I don't know why I hate her. I just hate her. Pompous little bitch.
Anywho.
And then he got me this one, which is the poetry collection in our little collection here, which I've already started, so I don't know if it'll get finished in February. I'm gonna try, but who knows. That is I Would Leave Me If I Could, a collection of poems by Halsey, which I read the introduction out loud to him and two of our other friends, and we're all slightly contemplating life and the meaning of life, and our brains are like, the fuck is wrong with this woman's head? And I just want to read more, but I feel like I could only read like a couple of poems a day, because I don't want to get in that mindset of sadness and suicides and stuff like that.
I don't feel like it's all gonna be sad.
Hopefully. I don't either, but right now where it's at. But I saw this on.
I don't know where you saw it. I was sitting on the couch.
I can't think of her name. Brittany Book Files, I think her channel's name. Her boyfriend got it for her, a signed copy, and I was like, wait, Halsey has a poetry collection? And I told him, I was like, well, we're going to have to check that out. And then he raid shopped the next day, and here it is!
Surprise!
Okay, so now we're into the graphic novel section, which I'm going to tell you now are all DC. Because we're a big DC fan here. Now.
Don't come out as Marvel fans.
We like Marvel too in this household, but we're just more DC. Because Marvel gave us X-Men and Spider-Man and Thor, so. And Doctor Strange and stuff like that. But, okay. This first one, baby got me because it's a sequel to
For Valentine's.
For Valentine's. Teen Titans Beast Boy by Cami Garcia and Gabriel Piccolo. My brain wanted to say Gabriella. But this is the sequel to Teen Titans Raven, and this was super cute. Still not as good as Raven's, but
I've just loved Gabriel's Teen Titans fan art that he's been doing that this is based off of.
And
I need the rest of the characters. Give me Dick Grayson next with a very nice ass.
Yes, and we cannot wait for Beast Boy Loves Raven, which comes out later this year. So we're having fun with these YA reimaginings of the DC characters.
Although we're probably going to read the middle grade ones too.
Yes. Which brings us to another one of those. And this is The Lost Carnival, a Dick Grayson graphic novel by Michael Morrissey?
Yes.
And Sass Millage, which, like it says, it's a Dick Grayson novel. This is before Dick goes to
Before his
Bruce.
parents die.
Before his parents die and before he goes over to Bruce. So, and it involved magic and took some turns I didn't think it would. And I really enjoyed it. And I like the fact that they aged him up a little to make him more YA.
I just got it because I've always loved Grayson, and as you can probably see from my last comment, very nice ass. Although not so much in this one, but whatever. That's great. He's younger in this one. It's all good.
Okay, Dick Grayson does have a nice ass when he's Nightwing.
Yeah.
When he's Nightwing, he's 18 years and up.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then he got me Shadow of the Batgirl by Sarah Kuhn and Nicole
Gao.
Which is Cassandra Cain as Batgirl.
And it also has Barbara Gordon in it
Yes.
as, I think, her teacher.
No, a librarian named Barbara Gordon.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think she becomes her
Which,
mentor, teacher,
if we
whatever.
like this one, then the next one we need to get is the Oracle Code, because it's supposed to lead up to the Oracle Code, which is Barbara's story. So, if you can't tell, we're really big Batman fans.
Okay, we're big Bat Family fans, but Batman is...
Yeah, we're not a Bruce Wayne fan, but we're fans of all the other characters. So it's like, we want to start with all the...
Which is funny when you see our next one, but okay.
We want to start with more of the Batman, esque ones in these, plus the Teen Titans, because we're huge Raven and Beast Boy fans in this house, because he's Raven, I'm Beast Boy. It just makes sense. If you know the characters and you know us, it, really makes sense for us, so...
I hear voices. So to say.
And the next one is he got us because I told him I would like to read more of the Batman comics, and he's gonna start getting some of them, but the ones that he wants to read too, which is fine by me, because that tells me a good path to start with, and then we can read and review these for you guys together, and we can figure out if that is something you guys want us to do. Comment down below if you would like us to. I wasn't gonna hold it up yet.
Oh, okay, fine.
Let me finish talking.
Pretty. You gotta hold
I
it
know.
up.
I know it's pretty. Give me a second, okay? I was getting there. And we were going... We're dorks, okay? But if you guys want us
I promise.
to comment down below and tell us if you guys would like to see a DC's review segment on our channel of us reviewing some of these graphic novels and stuff that we're getting and that we have and stuff like that. But he decided to start with Batman, their Dark Designs, which is volume 1, right?
Yes.
By James
Tynion
the Fourth, Gilliam March, Tomu Mori.
Yeah, I know we said we're not big Batman fans, but this is written by James Tynion, which is one of my favorite Batman writers. Plus, it sounds like it's actually going to have, the Batman family in it as well. Because it's got Catwoman, who we both love. I don't know how I feel about this one.
Knockout Punch? Or
Punchline.
Punchline? Joker's new girlfriend?
Yeah.
We stan Harley Quinn in this household, so we don't know how we feel about Punchline yet.
And...
You've got to see the gorgeousness of the underjacket.
But I don't... Hold on. I don't think that's Gilliam March's artwork. I think that's George Jimenez, I think is how you pronounce it. Because I know he's doing a bunch of the Batman stuff.
Collection cover artists, George Jimenez.
Okay, yeah. I think that's who that was.
But, we're not huge Bruce Wayne fans, but we do love the Batman world. So, it's kind of hard to just get the Batman family comics.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know a whole overview of all of Gotham and Gotham characters. And this has Catwoman in it, and I'm a huge Catwoman.
If James is writing it, especially in the Batman world, I'm probably going to read it. Because his Detective Comics run with Batwoman and all of them was everything for me.
Yes.
I'm still mad about certain plot lines that didn't get picked up or finished, but...
And this is the artwork, which I would open up to Harley Quinn. Whatever.
Yes.
Oh, hand me the other graphic novels. I didn't show any of the artwork. Give me the other 3. Because I just realized I didn't show you guys the artwork. For Beast Boy, for Piccolo. This is kind of his aesthetic, which is really cool. I loved what they did with Lost Carnival, because when they're at the Haley Circus, you've got that one. And then when you're at the Lost Carnival, it's more of yellow and orangey tones. And then Shadow of Batgirl is kind of reminiscent. Oh, that's a really weird art style.
Although I think part of the reason they're doing it is, like, kind of cost-wise, that way they can put more out.
Yeah.
Since it's an actual...
Okay, and the last two books we have here are metaphysical books, because I am hardcore pagan, and he's learning some of the pagan ways, because he's just curious and interested and stuff like that.
Don't tell my mother.
He got me for just a me present. It was originally supposed to be a Valentine's, and it just became a me present.
As because he knows I can't hold on to gifts.
Because he knows I want to learn runes, and he got me runes earlier this year on a date. He got me Runes for Beginners, a guide to reading runes and the divination, rune magic, and the meaning of Elder Frithark runes by Lisa Chamberlain, which I'm super interested, and whenever I read it, I will review it to tell you guys if it's a good book or not. And this last one he got when he was hanging out with his friend Destiny, which we love you, Destiny.
Crazy bitch.
Yes.
I'm allowed to say that she is one, so I'm
is How to Become a Witch, The Path of Nature, Spirit, and Magic by Amber K. and Azriel Aaron K. So, which is just more of a guide to understanding if you want to go the witch path, which being pagan does not necessarily mean you have to go the Wicca path. But this kind of shows what that would entail.
I want to go more witch, not Wicca.
So, oh yeah, there is a difference. Kind of like I'm a druid. We're more tree huggers, in a sense. Not saying that we actually hug trees, but we're like considered more tree huggers. Because we're more nature-based. But yeah, it's just an informational guide to the stars, if you will. Shut up. Okay, that is our book haul for you guys today. I hope you liked it. Have you read any of these books? Comment down below and let us know your thoughts. Are there any books in this that you guys would like us to read and review for you guys, that you guys want to know sooner than later? Again, with the DC thing, comment it down below and let us know if you would like us to kind of do kind of like a DC chat of sorts on this channel.
I think a DC series would be fun.
It would be fun. And we could start with like the YA graphic novels and go from there, and while we're going into the more wide of a universe.
Then I'm doing the James Tynion ones.
Yeah. Be kind of cool. Comment down below and let us know. But yeah, that's all we've got for you guys. If you're new to this video, might as well hit that thumbs up, and you know you want to hit subscribe and see more of us. Yeah, that's all we've got for you guys today. Did I already say that? I feel like I did. But I'm going to leave you guys with this. Just always remember to be fabulously yourself. Oh boy!